flamethrower time.
Brother, brother, don't you know, it don't matter where you go, bad news has a way to seek you out. You can change the pace, you can run and hide, but that don't change the folks outside. The world just has a bite, it's pretty stout. Righteousness won't fill your cup, your dues you don't just won't add up. Sometimes you gotta fake it till you make it. Show 'em just what you're made of, and all your dreams will stand right up. It's all right there, just ready for the taking.
Hey y'all, welcome to Stivers Homestead. I'm Zach. Jen is the cameraman on this one, or camera woman.
Hello.
Because this is dangerous, so she's staying away, far away. Now, all kidding aside, today we are burning some wood. So we have all of these gates. We have our raised beds. We have posts. We have wood that is literally everywhere. And something that we try to do is make sure we do everything as organic as possible and try to not put any chemicals on anything. So, untreated wood will not survive by itself. It needs something to protect it. You can polyurethane it, you can stain it, you can paint it, and that's fine for gates and all that stuff. There's nothing wrong with that. But when your father-in-law has a flamethrower and that can help preserve wood, you use a flamethrower. So this is actually just a torch that is connected to a propane tank. Same thing as you would have on a mini hand torch that uses a small propane tank. But if you've seen Larry or met my stepfather-in-law Larry, nothing's small, we go big time. So we have this big flamethrower that we're gonna use. But we're gonna be preserving our wood. This helps seal in everything. So when it rains and when the harsh elements hit it, this preserves it to where it doesn't soak into the wood. And it actually just runs off. So that's what we're gonna do today, and we're gonna let you all see the flamethrower in use.
Also, there is a specific term for this, but neither one of us can pronounce it. You all probably know what it is. We're not even gonna go there. So this is...
Yeah, and so to go into more detail with that too, Maya at Roots and Refuge.
Yeah, he knows how to say it.
He knows how to say it. He's a big believer in it. He loves it. He actually gave us the idea to do it on the inside of the beds to help preserve the wood from the soil, which is a great idea. Our soil is already in our beds, so maybe next time, once these rot out. But he's the one that initially gave us the idea. I know Green Dream Project does this as well. I've even seen Garden for Cheap. She did her raised beds this way. So in this video, you're not gonna see us do our raised beds because we have such elaborate plants right now. I am not gonna risk burning these bad boys up. So we'll do those in the winter time when it goes down. The wood will last that long. So we'll do that then. We're just gonna be doing our gates and our posts to help preserve our fence walls.
All right, let's do it.
Woo! Okay, all joking aside, you know we love to have fun here and we stay safe. So if you do this, please make sure that you know what you're doing. Make sure that you're wearing the safety stuff that you need. I've used this a lot. It has an extremely long handle. This is not gonna get anywhere close to my body. It'll just be on the wood. Also, make sure you have the right weather conditions. We've had so much rain, I have no fear that we're gonna start spreading a wildfire here. Do not do it in dry seasons and just be cautious. If you are too nervous, you can pre-call your fire department, your local fire department, to let them know what you're doing, just so if there's any calls, they'll be ready.
And have a water hose on hand.
And have a water hose on hand. But I'm standing
as you can see,
in a puddle.
Yeah, everything's wet.
So we're not gonna have that issue, but just make sure you make your cautions before doing anything with fire. Just a heads up. Okay, you have your propane on. This releases the gas and this ignites it.
I've been up and down the river, seen the highways and back roads. This country sure is beautiful, but a byway ain't a home. Yeah, my eyes have gazed upon some land I thought I'd never see, but it feels like someone else's life and it don't belong.
Okay, sorry about the dog there. I think I'm gonna kill myself. But as you can see, it's sealed it up. It's got that nice, pretty look now. It really brings out the grain of the wood. So that's awesome. You can see how wet our conditions are. It just burned where I went out, but there was no fear of it spreading. So that's why we're doing it today. You know, besides preserving it, I love the look. I think it's a gorgeous look. So we'll do the other side and we're gonna catch the other gate and we'll be right back with you. I'm gonna do my best not to get my zinnias. I'll be heartbroken.
I'm so tired of being alone in Technicolor motels, watching late night talking shows. Lately I feel like a road shot full of holes, leaving everything behind me. Everywhere I go, this ain't my bed, but what I chose. I used to be outnumbered, but now I'm just a ghost. I sure have missed my brother. He just turned 26 years old, and I often have to ask myself, just where did little Playboy go? Yeah, I know that you can't stop or slow the pace of someone's age, but to me it ain't worth the missing just to have more console.
What y'all doing?
We're playing with the slime that our subscriber gave us.
Subscriber gave you? That is so nice of them.
We love it. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, so many beads and glitter and slime.
Look, what's the difference?
Hang on, too close. There you go. Did you put all those beads in there? Uh-oh.
Ah!
What'd you do with yours?
I put...
Let's see them. Nice. Of course, you went with the blue. Raylan went with, I don't know what she did over there.
The pink and the yellow.
The pink and the yellow.
Yeah.
Man, that was super nice of them, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Y'all love it? What are we looking at?
Look, they're more dust.
Oh my gosh, so much stuff.
We still have to glow in the dark.
It glows in the dark too? Whoa, that's awesome.
And they have to...
So what do? You just add the glow in the dark stuff to the slime? Is that it right there?
Yeah.
Nice.
We have 2 packs, Mommy.
Nice. All right, well, can you give them a big thank you?
Thank you.
Raylan, squat down so we can get you in the shot. There you go.
Thank you.
All right, y'all, back to flamethrowing.
Bye-bye.
Okay, yeah. So I hope you all enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed seeing the kids inside. Everybody staying safe, not around me while I was playing with fire. But it's an awesome tool to have. It's a great resource. It's a great way to preserve the wood on your homestead that's cheap, easy, and organic. Not bringing chemicals to your homestead. The more that you do, the more that's gonna enter into your soil. It flies around, it does anything and everything. So the less that you can use paint, that you can use stains, that you can use anything that produces a chemical here, don't do it. You know, if you have another option, choose it. So that's what we did today. Obviously, as being a big kid, I love using a torch slash flamethrower that Wyatt and I are calling it. But you do have to make sure that you're very cautious and you're safe. I know there's a lot of times that it seems like I'm not, but I am 100% being safe with everything I do, with myself, with my family, with our plants, with our land, all those different things. So I love it. I think it's a beautiful look. Kind of hard to tell in there thanks to the sunlight. But a couple more things that I didn't mention at the beginning. So I have hardware on here, right? It got hit by the flame. If you're doing gates or anything like that, don't shoot that bad boy off and then try to go through your gate door, because that metal is gonna be extremely hot and it's gonna burn your finger. So do one gate, move to the next gate. By the time you come back, it should be cooled down enough to where you can use your shirt or whatever to get on the other side and do that. So just watch out for there. Also, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that you're gonna have black residue, just like when you burn wood anywhere. You're gonna have a little blackness that goes on there, so you wanna watch that and make sure it doesn't get all over your clothes and all that good stuff. Another thing that you all just saw was actually my father-in-law himself doing the picnic table. So we have this picnic table here, and this is actually what brought up the idea for us to even do this. We were trying to figure out what we could do to help preserve this without having to polyurethane all the time. Polyurethane, of course, will probably still go on here just because we love this thing so much and we want to keep it really secure, but this fire will help it for the immediate needs. So he did that. I did the gates and the posts. We didn't show you all of them. Just, I don't know. I could probably watch a flamethrower over and over again until the end of time and just want a flamethrower to use. So, but I didn't show you all of them. I showed you a couple gates, and then you saw him do the picnic table. So it was a lot of fun. You can rent these, I think, as well at any kind of general rental place. So don't hesitate to try that if you don't have one on hand and you don't want to go buy one because you're just like, I'm just going to use it one time. But you can use a little hand torch. Those are fairly inexpensive. It's mainly just the propane tank that you're paying. And then you have the little torch that goes on top. So plenty of options to do this. Don't feel like, oh, well, I ain't got a flamethrower, I can't do it. You can, I promise. It's not near as expensive as you think you are. Especially if you're buying a bunch of stain and paint. I promise you this will be cheaper and you'll reuse it over and over again. But I love it. It's a great way to preserve your wood. I hope you all give it a try. If you do, please be safe. Don't come back and be like, well, I did this and I burnt my hand off or I burnt my land down. Make all the cautions, call your fire department if you need to. Make sure you have wet conditions and not real dry, or that flame will spread. And then just protect yourself, protect your family. Don't point that thing around, treat it like a gun. Always point it to the ground. That way, if it did decide to actually ignite or whatever and you didn't know and you had the gas on, it's gonna shoot into the ground, not at someone. So I think I've got all that stuff out of the way. I absolutely loved it. I thought it was a lot of fun. Who doesn't like playing with a flamethrower and also doing good stuff on the place? So it's been a while since I've had a video where I've done something kind of productive around the homestead. It's all been about gardening and maintaining and all that fun stuff. So there you go, folks. Flamethrower at its best. I hope you enjoyed it and we will catch y'all on the next one. Bye, y'all.